What's up, people of the internet? And actually I decided to review this figure. This is the Figure-Rise Standard BROLY. So for context, in my display showcase I said that I wasn't going to review him, but I managed to fix him, so I'm reviewing him. So for the packaging, he comes in your standard Figure-Rise Standard box with some good art, and it's not that special, but yeah. Onto the figure itself. So he does look pretty cheap because he's a model kit after all, but the sheer size is what makes him so cool in my opinion. Here is him compared to like Frieza. He's huge, and I really like how he looks. He has some stickers for the battle scars, but besides that he isn't that special. He also has a sticker for this, which was kind of annoying to put. And the hair is really sharp, just to mention. Now on to his accessories. So for hands he has a pair of fists and a pair of these open hands. And for faces, he has a yelling face and a more yelling face, which I think sums up Broly's character in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie pretty well. Now, these are the only accessories. He also comes with like faces for Goku and Vegeta when they're getting punched, but I would have preferred like a face with like the mouth closed and some effects. But besides that, it's alright. You don't pose Broly with that many things, so the accessories are alright. Now onto my least favorite part of this figure, the articulation. So since I broke this arm, I had to like glue a new peg, which is made from a sushi stick. And also I added some paper to tighten the peg here because it became really loose. I also added some silicone oil on some of the places, like here, so it doesn't break, and here so these don't break because they were tight, but that also means that these sometimes fall off because of the looseness. Now the head looks up, it looks up more than Frieza, but it doesn't look up that much. He also looks down pretty well, so the head movement is way better than Frieza somehow, and he gets some tilt. The arms go up to a T-pose, and you do get some butterfly joints, but because of the body type of Broly, they don't get that much range. But there is movement. You get a bicep swivel, you get double jointed elbows, but because of the muscle definition, you can't really bend them that much, and a ball joint at the wrist. Somehow he has better up crunch than Frieza, even though he only has a joint in the diaphragm, and in the waist there isn't a joint, it's a swivel. He gets this much crunch, which even though it's barely anything, is actually way better than Frieza, with the two joints. He also arches back really far, and you get some tilt and swivel. His arm fell off, and also his leg. Let me put them back on. The skirt is on a hinge, multiple hinges like the S.H.Figuarts. So it allows more movement. The legs kick up they're actually on drop down, but yeah, as you can see, one of the legs does fall off a lot. And they're also designed really dumb. I want to comment on that. Why would you make the leg like cover the joint so much? You could have easily like removed this part and made it like the SHF Gohan, and you would have had way more range. Bandai even did it with the Frieza. Why do they cover so much? It limits the range so much, and that is also the main reason why the legs fall off. Not only because I loosened them up, because they have to kick at an angle, so because of this thing. They also do the splits really well, actually. For Broly, this is a lot of range, and they kick back this much. He has a thigh swivel, which is again blocked by the stupid design choice. You get a single jointed knee and some swivel and a hinge at the feet, and also it's a ball joint here. So yeah, overall the top part of the figure is great, but the bottom is kind of annoying with the legs. I might have to put some paper here so I can tighten it up, because he can barely even stand up. That's kind of my fault, because I added silicone oil because it was really tight. I may have went a little bit overboard, but still, the design is stupid. Now for size comparison, here is him in my Dragon Ball display, and here is him next to your average $20 scam. So usually Figure-Rise Standard doesn't really work with S.H.Figuarts because of the fact it's bigger, but for BROLY I think it looks great because he's also really big as a character. And yeah, it's a pretty good substitute for the Figure-Arts version, and I'd highly recommend it if you get a good copy. Mine was alright. See ya, people!